Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to run my mouth for a quick second. Now, this is according to B. Scott. Oh, poor Wendy. Oh, she had a good run. All right, now this is allegedly, okay? Allegedly. You know, the last helper that didn't say allegedly, she got sued and lost, and she got to come out $4 million. All right, so listen. This is according to B. Scott exclusive, the Wendy Williams show to officially be canceled in June. Sherri Shepherd's show to premiere this fall. The Wendy Williams show is officially coming to an end in June. Sherri Shepherd's deal has been finalized. The Sherri Shepherd show will now replace Wendy's this fall. Sources close to production exclusively tell lovebscott.com. The producers informed everyone that the Wendy show was being canceled at the end of June. Then, in the next breath, they hired everyone to work on the new Sherri show. Sounds like everybody got to keep their job. I mean, that's a good thing, right? Later this week, Wendy popped up on Instagram with a new video from a new account, and that wasn't just because she's trying to regain control of her personal narrative. The @Wendy Show Instagram account is no longer under her control. I was thinking, something is fishy. I was like, why does she have two Instagram pages? Because I follow her Wendy page, and then, you know, when she posted that video of her on the beach the other day, I was like, why does she have two pages now? All right, now it makes sense. I can believe. As lovebscott.com previously reported, Wendy show execs have been trying to end her show and find a suitable replacement for several years now, but to no avail. Our production sources tell us that Wendy has been checked out for quite some time now, that she's increasingly difficult to work with prior to her medical leave. Wendy has become somewhat unbearable, having tantrums and throwing things at people. Basically, the consensus among the crew is that she didn't want to be there anymore. Her illnesses may have exacerbated that feeling. Despite Wendy's health battles and multiple hiatuses, Debmar Mercury decided to renew Wendy's show after their planned replacement, the Jerry O'Connell show, fell through with awful ratings. Jerry O'Connell seems like a nice guy, cute guy. For the life of me, when they even said they was giving him a show, I was like, why? Anyways, it's unclear if Wendy will make a return to the purple chair before her show ends, but we wish her all the best in her recovery. I mean, you know what? I believe it. I believe this is happening. I believe that the signatures have been placed. Girl, I feel like that is signed, sealed, and delivered. Sherri Shepherd will have a talk show. Like they said, Wendy Williams is out. You know, for a long time, I think I was one of those people who was in denial about what was going on with Wendy Williams. But let's just keep it all the way 100. Sweetie, ain't nobody gone from their job that long unless something is really going on. Okay? Wendy has not been at work since, August of last year? Girl, it's about to be March, and she still ain't back. So it just, that has to say something about her and her health. I don't know what's going to happen with this Sherri Shepherd show. I hope that Sherri is successful. You know, she was on The View before, but I think it's a little bit different when you have 4 or 6 people. I think it was 5. Then when you have like 5 people on a panel, you get to bounce off of each other versus carrying a show by yourself. I think Wendy was entertaining at one point enough to carry a show by herself. I don't know if Sherri Shepherd will succeed. I mean, nobody knows if there's going to succeed. Nobody knows if it's going to be a success until you try. I don't know if they are banking on Sherri Shepherd because of You know, they say that her ratings when she fills in on the show are good, but are the ratings good for Sherri Shepherd because Wendy's name is still attached to the show? Like, are people going to want to tune in to the Sherri Shepherd show? Because right now people are tuning into the Wendy Williams show with Remy Ma and Fat Joe. The Wendy Williams show with, you know, guest host Sherri Shepherd. You know? Hopefully she'll be okay. I mean, hopefully Sherri will do okay. You know, it don't matter what I think. Girl, Sherri, hopefully she's okay. That's all I really can say. To try to be positive about it, you know? I wish I would have seen Wendy before this exit. It's sad that Wendy's going out this way, because I believe this article. I believe it's over for Wendy. It's sad she's going out this way, but it's not like, at least I feel like people could say she went out due to health reasons, not because she was, you know, it's not like she went out like a sucker. It's just that girl, she just got sick and life just came at her full speed ahead and there was really nothing she could do about it, right? Anyways, Rob Kardashian dismisses assault lawsuit against Blac Chyna. Rob Kardashian has put an end to his years-long legal battle with Blac Chyna. The former Keeping Up with the Kardashian star filed to dismiss his assault lawsuit against Blac Chyna without prejudice for the sake of their daughter. And a judge has approved the motion. Page 6 has confirmed. My love for Dream far outweighs my desire to proceed with my claims against her mother in a public trial, Kardashian told Page 6, an exclusive statement Friday. Now that the court has ruled that there is sufficient evidence to warrant a jury trial on my claim for assault for our daughter's sake, I'm dismissing the action and focusing on my co-parenting relationship with Chyna. The dismissal seen by Page 6 comes after a judge denied Kardashian's motion to delay the start of the trial, which was slated to begin next week. As Page 6 previously reported, Kardashian sued Chyna in September of 2017 for assault, claiming that she tried to strangle him with an iPhone charger. That's not funny. An iPhone charger cord after consuming copious amounts of drugs and alcohol. The 34-year-old former Arthur George sock designer. Girl, he ain't got that sock company. When I tell you, Rob is probably one of the sorriest, laziest human beings out there. How are you a part of this type of family where everybody is getting to a bag, and at this point, all you got to do is just find some business deals that you like, attach your name to it, and bring in some bags. And you can't even do that. Rob is sorry. And then for him to be the only man in the family, well, you know, you got the little boys, but I'm saying man. Girl, for you to be the man in the family, and you the sorriest one. The sorriest, laziest one. I did not know he ain't got the sock. Did he sell the sock company? Maybe he sold it. Maybe the company was doing so well, he was like, "Child, let me just sell this." I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. Anyways, I'm going to skip over some of this. Rob dropped his case on the eve of trial, not because he suddenly wanted to drop the case for the sake of his daughter, but because he knew his assault and battery accusations against Chyna were false. In other words, Rob's avoidance of serious consequences of an adverse jury verdict is why he dropped his case, not his supposed concern for his daughter. Even a Neighborhood Talk also mentioned that apparently Blac Chyna had loads of evidence against Rob ready for trial, including pictures of Rob surrounded by lean cups, allegedly. Okay. He obviously wanted to stop while he was ahead. The Kardashians stay having baby mama. This is what it comes down to. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think it got nothing to do with no Dream. I don't. One thing I have noticed, is that for some reason, when these dudes, especially Kanye, when he mentioned all of a sudden it's about his children, when it's really not, because Dream was just on the magazine cover at 5 years old. On the inside of the magazine, Beauty Inc., I think that was the magazine, with a crop top on and eyeshadow. But now you got the nerve to be so upset about a filter on Chicago. But you had your daughter inside of a magazine with a crop top on, with her stomach hanging out and makeup on. But you want to try to convince me that you really care about your daughters or your children, when you really using your children as a piece in this game that you playing with your soon-to-be ex-wife. This ain't got nothing to do with Kanye. I just want to bring that up. Rob, this ain't got nothing to do with Dream. From what I've been hearing, Chyna been getting some wins in court. More wins than a lot of us thought that she was going to get. And let's just call it a thing. Just call a thing a thing. Rob, the people already had exposed you for your homophobic tweets just the other day. According to Radar Online, bombshell text, Rob Kardashian's homophobic slur and death threats exposed in court battle with ex Blac Chyna. So the girls was already telling your tea. That's what it was. That's what it was. Your real tea was hitting the flow. Okay? Girl, it was up and it's up and it's up and it's stuck. It was going up and it was getting stuck, Rob. It ain't got nothing to do with Dream. Chris said, it's too much going on already. We got this nigga over here, right? He doing the absolute most. And now they starting to expose you and your real tea. Drop it. Case closed, right? Next case. I ain't buying it. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. You know what I wanted to mention? I just had it. YouTuber Logan Paul reveals he's thinking about running for president when he's 35. You know what? We have to just go ahead and call a thing a thing. This country is a joke. The simple fact that the only qualifications to run for the president, the requirements to be president, three qualifications for the presidency. The president must be at least 35 years of age, be a natural-born citizen, and must have lived in the United States for at least 14 years. I'm trying to sit here and figure out, how is it that they say that being the president of the United States is the most powerful position in the world, and you have the least requirements and qualifications for the job? Honey, to even work at Jack in the Box, you have more qualifications and requirements than this. Girl, to work at the mall, you have more requirements and qualifications than this. Girl, to be a janitor, you have to have more requirements and qualifications than this. Girl, I remember times when I would have to go in and doctor up my resume to make sure it fit the job requirements that they was looking for in a candidate. Yes, I can sit down for 8 hours. Yes, I can sit down for 8+ hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, the simple fact that this is all that it takes to have the title and be in position to be the most powerful person in the world lets you know that this is just a joke. Of course, you're gonna have to have money to run and all that stuff, but just the simple fact that this is all that it takes, the requirements to even say I want to run for the president of the United States. You would have thought, like, when they let that last white man into the office, you would have thought they would have went back and was like, see, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. The simple fact that Donald Trump was able to become the president of the United States of America with no political background, baby, my mama hadn't even been a high school history teacher, okay? Not a lawyer, ain't served in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, nothing. Wasn't no professor. And he still managed to get into the White House. They don't care. They don't care. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. It's an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke that in order to be a shift manager at McDonald's, you have to have more requirements and qualifications. The girls are asking for full-on 4-year degrees and master degrees just to make $20 an hour. They putting the girls and boys in full-blown debt before they hit 23. Okay? Just to get a job that might pay them $60,000 a year. Baby, go online and see how many jobs are asking for a bachelor's degree, girl, just for you to make $14 an hour or $16 an hour. Go online and look. But to be the president of the United States, all you have to do is meet these 3 requirements. And then this little white boy gonna sit here and say he's thinking about it. That shouldn't even be an option. It should not be an option for him, me, you, your mama, or your cousin too, to even sit here and say that, girl, yeah, I think I'm gonna try to run for the president, run for the office. Of course, again, I know you have to have a whole bunch of money because you have to do all this, but just the simple fact that should not even be an option. Anyways, I'm done. I'll talk to y'all girls later. Bye.